Alright, so I completely forgot to update my vlog, whatever. And yeah, I have ADHD, like big time, or whatever it's called now, ADD, ADHD, whatever. So I'm now getting that settled with what I need to do. But what I'm super excited about is this weekend, because even though it's only Tuesday, for me, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Those of you who aren't familiar with that, with this particular name for my religion, it's, you may know us as Mormons or LDS. Those are very popular names for us, but the actual name is Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And this weekend is what I personally like to call conference season. But basically it's just conference. It's where, the best way I can describe it, sorry, there's a glare and it's horrible. The best way I can describe it is everybody in the church, no matter where you're at in the world, can either watch or listen or attend conference. In Salt Lake City, there's this conference center. I don't know if it's open to the public this year because most of the grounds are under construction. I have no update on that because I don't. But in the past, when it wasn't under construction, you could go into the conference center and physically be there to watch the prophet and the apostles and members of the 70, members of the Relief Society, which are it's basically just, the Relief Society is mainly geared towards the sisters of the church, the women of the church, for them to have not a sense of belonging, because there's that too, but the Relief Society is basically a group within each church building, each ward, for the women to gather together, learn from each other, teach each other, and just have camaraderie and become friends with each other and all of that. And so it's great to hear from our leaders in the Relief Society, especially for me, because I'm becoming active again and I'm loving life because of it. I'm so much happier now that I'm almost fully active in the church. And I'm also super excited because I have a lot of questions in my brain right now that I'm hoping conference can help clear out for me. You can log on to LDS.org, watch it for free, or you can go on any BYU radio station, mostly I believe, listen to it from there. It is Saturday through Sunday. So we have a Saturday morning session, a Saturday afternoon session, and a Saturday night session. Same thing with Sunday. It's a really big deal because it's when it only happens twice a year. And so every April and every October, we have conference, we gather, and we learn. And if you want to look at past conference talks, you can also go on LDS.org and look at the library section at the very top. You don't have to be a member to access any of this. You can just go onto the website and learn. And that's what I love so much about conference, is it's super exciting to me, and especially with what's going on in my life right now, because I have a whole lot of questions that I don't know how to formulate, but they're there. And I know that I can get the answers if I look for them, and if I'm listening intently, if I'm opening my heart, opening my mind to be taught, not just with what I want to hear, but with what I need to hear, then everything will fall into place. So that's why I'm super excited for this coming weekend. This weekend for me is stake conference. So stake conference is when all the wards meet, and it's kind of like a mini world conference, general conference. And then the weekend after this weekend is the conference that I was just talking about, with the prophets, the apostles, members of the 70, members of the Relief Society, and even members of the primary. I don't want to rule them out. Members of the primary, the ones who teach the children and all of that. And so I'm super, super excited. And I'm hoping that I will get what I need out of it, as well as everybody else who listens to it or watches it or attends it, if they're opening it to the public right now. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to comment and let me know. I'm sorry, my eyes are going weird right now, but I will do my best to answer your questions. I am not a scholar. I am not paid to be doing this. The church doesn't pay anybody regarding missionary work. That's just not what we do. It's all voluntary. So please feel free to reach out. If there are any comments on here, however, that are geared towards hate comments or comments that are just not uplifting in general, please be courteous of that fact. If you have something that you just don't agree with, that's fine. But I don't want this to become a section of, you're Mormon, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Because I've had that happen to me before, and it's heartbreaking, really. I have friends of all other different religions and different faiths and different beliefs, different lifestyles than I do, and that's completely okay. I don't try to change them. I learn from them, they learn from me. And that's how it should be. But again, if you guys have any questions, or if you want to talk to me about it, I'm going to be doing my best to answer any questions you might have. Or you can even go on LDS.org and you can make an appointment and talk with our missionaries. They are more than happy to answer your questions as well. That's what they're there for. But ultimately, I just hope you guys have a great day, because I'm super happy right now, and I want everybody else to feel happy as well. So, bye.